Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing a 50 random facts about me video. I've watched a couple of these and I think they're pretty fun. And like I said in my update, I thought it would be a fun way for y'all to get to know me without having to do the Draw My Life video, which I thought was a little too personal, and I thought this would be a little bit more upbeat and a little bit more fun, so let's get into it. I am a manhunt boss. I'm so good at it, and I'm not afraid to brag. My friends have these like 50-foot trees that are so much bigger than their house, and I climb to the top and try to jump onto their roof. I just can't be stopped. I love that game so much, and I don't care if I'm 15 years old. I will never stop playing it, ever. Hot glue, not super glue. This seems really weird, but I hate super glue so much. It doesn't even work. I mean, I guess if you're just gonna lay something on it, but you have to hold it there forever, and it doesn't even dry. In hot glue, it stays on, and yeah, you can tell it's there a little bit, but it's really strong, and I really hate super glue with a passion. 3. I play guitar. I've been playing it since around whenever basketball season ended, so December, and I've just completely fallen in love with it. And it's a huge part of my life, and I've been writing music for a very, very long time now. Instead of just hearing the song inside of my head and singing the lyrics, I can put it to a beat, and it's so great. Feeling after you write a song is the best thing in the entire world. New Girl is one of the best shows on television ever. I mean, I will sit there all alone and just laugh out loud, crying on the floor. It is so funny. If you haven't watched it, start. Number 5. I love to play sports. I swim, I play basketball, play volleyball. I'm playing lacrosse next year. I used to play softball. I mean, I just love being outside and running around, and even though I'm not particularly talented at any of them, I just love playing sports. 6. I was thinking about this the other day when I went to see The Great Gatsby. I went and saw it alone. It was just me and these 2 old ladies. I think it's only fair to stay for the credits because all those people worked so hard. Every makeup artist, every cameraman, every light person, they worked so hard, and I think it's only fair to stay and read their little name. They're so excited when they go and see the movie. They see Patricia Alcatraz on the roll, and it just makes their whole life, and I think it's only fair to read it too. I love Chinese waving cats, you know, the ones that are choo, 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 choo. And I completely stole that from Taylor Swift. I love Taylor Swift. I want a hedgehog so badly, and it's really strange. I don't know if you guys watch, I don't remember what they're called, the Sorry Girls on YouTube. They do a lot of DIYs. They have a hedgehog named Harley, and I want a hedgehog so bad. I'm terrified for high school. I'll be a freshman this year. Actually, I'm going to be doing the Fresh Diaries. It's not going to be called Life of a Freshman, guys. I know it said that in my update. It's going to be called the Fresh Diaries. I'm so scared. I'm still a tomboy at heart, but I used to be a hardcore tomboy. I mean, army pants every day and brown t-shirts and stuff like that. I mean, I was just really rebelling against my mom because she's all girly, and I've been a rebel since birth. But I mean, I was hardcore, always upside down in a tree or something, and I'm still usually upside down in a tree. If you can't find me, I'm probably outside. I secretly write music, but it's all super personal. It's just something, I'm doing it for me. I'm not doing it to put out there and be hey, listen to my music. It's just the way I express myself. Kathy Griffin irks me so much. Just something about her makes me so angry. I hate spoon. The only thing I will use a spoon for is if I absolutely have to, really thin soup or something, but I hate spoons so much. I will always use a fork if I can. I had chili for dinner tonight and I used a fork. I'm really self-conscious about my eyebrows because they're so thin and stuff, and I also really hate my knees. I love sleeping in a made bed, but I hate making the fitted sheet won't even stay on. You have to roll over to the other side of the bed, and then the other half, I just hate making beds. I'm not allowed to get a second ear piercing, but I can get a belly button ring. Will somebody please get my dad to explain why that makes any sense? I used to be able to quote most of Caddyshack. I was raised on that movies, and I will never get tired of the Princess Diaries 1 or 2. I want to learn how to longboard really, really bad, but longboards are really expensive. About the longboard thing, my family thinks I'm going to grow up to be a hippie in a van. They're all super preppy. I mean, I've always been preppy, and I still am, but my style changes daily. One day you'll find me in Zoomies, and one day you'll find me in Vineyard Vines. I'm not much of a crier. My dad cried when we went to see the last song, and I just didn't cry. I don't really cry all that much. I love to cook. I still ask my dad every year if I can horseback ride. It's just always been too expensive, and I just love horses, and if I could be with my best friends for a whole day or a random horse, I would choose the horse. If this is your first time watching my video, I used to have super long hair, and this is my first time in my whole life having short hair. Even since I was born, I used to have super curly, Shirley Temple curls, and if you straighten them out, my hair would probably be down to my back when I was 3. But I mean, this is the first time me ever having short hair, and I actually really like it. But I don't know if you can see this, but my pathetic little ponytail. Yeah. Like I said before, my fashion sense changes daily, like y'all will never know with me. I've been obsessively watching The Office because my friend Daryl and Elisa were quoting it all the time. I was like, I have to watch this, and it took me a while to get into it, but now I can't stop, and I'm still patiently awaiting for Gossip Girl season 6 to come on. I started last June and I finished at the end of the school year, but I would stop for a couple months and then I'd watch 5 episodes in a night. But that was such a good TV show. I can't wait to watch the last season. I used to be a trampolinist. I don't know if you guys watch that in the Olympics, but it's like a really, really super bouncy trampoline, and I did that for a while, and it was really fun. It's really scary too. Like my friend Alyssa, who kept up with it, we used to take classes together, she broke her leg, shattered it. It's really dangerous, but it's also really incredibly fun. I love the popcorn machine now, so I don't get to do this a lot, but I love when you take a popcorn bag out of the microwave and another kernel pops. It's like an extra little piece, and I'm like, I know it's only one piece, but it makes such a difference when you pull it out. I'm not just saying this to be a hipster, but I love Arizona drinks. I tried Fruit Punch for the first time yesterday, and I love Grape Aid, and I love Arnold Palmer's. I didn't like the Mucho Mango very much, though. Sometimes I move my exercise trampoline in front of my bed and do flips on it, but then my dad got mad because I knocked the cup out of my ceiling fan. My Eno hangs across my bed sometimes, and I sleep in it. It's right... Sorry, the camera confuses me. It's right there. Country music is my jam. Anna Lambert is just and Taylor Swift. I already said that. I tried to read all the Nancy Drews. I think I got through the first 20. I used to love those books, and I had a competition with a girl in 4th grade to see who could read, and she got to the very last one when I was on 12, and she used to read during snack time and stuff, and I don't know, I just wasn't as devoted as her. I've really been thinking about getting extensions before I go into high school, even though I just said I kind of like my short hair, but some days I like it, some days I hate it, I don't really know. And then I've been thinking about dyeing my hair a dark amber or a dark ginger for a long time too, but I really don't want to mess up my hair because I've never done anything to it. If everything I had could be monogrammed, it would be. I was that awkward 6th grader who played alto saxophone in the band. I don't ever use heat protectant, I don't even own a bottle of it. I want to live in Hawaii, New York, Paris, and California before I die. I want to learn how to surf more than anything. I know I'm a surfer girl, I just don't know how to surf. I learned how to skateboard on National Go Skate Day 2K13, woo! And also wear your lily day. Like I said, Zoomies one day, then your Vimes one day. McNuggets scare me, but I love them so much. Secretly, my biggest dream is to be on stage singing my lyrics to a bunch of people who can quote them word for word, but I have such horrible stage fright. I recently fell head over heels in love with Nashville. White teeth is the most attractive thing ever. No, maybe next year, kid. Tybee and Savannah are my second home. I will literally run from people with bad table manners. Mexican Coke is so much better than normal Coke. My kindergarten jams were What a Girl Wants by Christina Aguilera, 1985 by Bowling for Soup, and Beverly Hills by Weezer, and Soak Up the Sun by Sheryl Crow. And I still listen to some of those songs. I drink my tea either perfectly southernly sweet or Tazo Awake with 2 Splendas and some agave. I'm currently reading Looking for Alaska by John Green, and I just got to the after part, and oh my god, like I said, I'm not a crier, so I didn't cry, but ooh, that was really tough. Alright y'all, that's the 50 facts. I hope y'all got to know me a little bit better. I will be doing a day in the life maybe. I will definitely be doing the fresh diary before I go into high school, what I am scared for, and I will be doing a birthday haul because I turned 15 the same day as Sarah Bell 93X, so figure that out if you want. We are birthday twins. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I have my little notebook here. It's officially my YouTube notebook, pretty much, and just random things notebook, and I'm surprised how fast I've gone through it. Apparently, I have had a lot of lists in my head, and I like writing them down. That OCD side is coming out of me. But a lot of plans in this book, and a lot of plans I plan on going through with. So expect the freshman diaries, the birthday haul, and I don't know, I'm going to be in Savannah, so I will be doing a video with my cousin. She has a Canon Rebel T3, and I never actually got my Canon Rebel T3i because I want to have some spending money while I'm down there, but that is coming too, so expect these videos to get much better quality. Alright, I love you guys. See you next time.